everybody.
Wait, I can't hear. Oh, that was weird.
Hello?
No, I think it's working for them. It didn't work for me for a sec.
Well,
Go ahead.
we're really excited to be here, and hopefully you can hear me. Let me know if you can't. But welcome to Tabletop Tiddies, a queer and feminist live TTRPG actual play show run entirely by people of marginalized genders. And tonight we're not playing any TTRPGs, but we are being really cool and wreaking havoc. So thanks for joining us. Make sure that you also contribute to the havoc, and feel free to drop those cues in the chat, and we might answer them. We might not. Maybe I'll just say, "You're a bitch." No, I won't. I will probably answer. Yes. Before we start this episode, we want to acknowledge the colonial history of Canada and the United States have and continue to take from Indigenous people. The effects of colonization are still felt to this day, and we acknowledge that this episode is being recorded on the stolen lands of the Semiahmoo, the Katzie, Coquitlam, Stolomatski, Sumas, Nooksack, Kwantlen, Kakate, Twasim, Muskogee, Cherokee, Musqueam, Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, and Coast Salish First Nations. If you would like to know more about the effects of colonization and support some Indigenous charities and organizations, you can go to the resources page on our website at tabletoptiddies.com/resources. A very, very, very special thank you to our Patreon producer, Pobration. You're still here. You're still supporting us. We are so, so grateful for your support. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. The Cookie Monster says thank you. And then, yeah, that's enough for me. I'd love to introduce you to our sweet, sweet beach babes of tonight.
Beach babe, that's me. Hi, everyone. I'm Charlene Bear. I go by Char. My pronouns are she, they. I cut my hair. Well, not me. Kelly did. And I'm just ready to be a beach bae.
Oh, hi everyone. I'm here too. My name's Rachel. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm in a shirt that has a palm tree on it, so I kind of count as a beach babe.
I'll take it.
Ocio, I'm Casper, the NB Ghost. My pronouns are they, them, and I can be a beach they.
Nice. Nice. My name is Kelly. My pronouns are they, them, and I'm the bouncing beach baby. That's right. I'm making I'm making sandcastles. I got one of those Rube Goldberg machines where you pour the water in and they flow through. I'm just a little toddler on the beach here.
What an energy. Hi, everyone. For the first time ever, I believe. It is me, the tragic sapphic herself. My name is Dare. Pronouns she, they, they. Your resident just disaster girl. Also, now I get to say this, 2-time Emmy Award nominated writer and performer.
Ooh.
It's really fun to get to say that. It's nice.
Oh,
amazing. Slay, slay, slay. And of course, hello, my name is Katrina or Kat. My pronouns are she, they, but I'm comfortable with any. And I guess I'm the beach toddler who, like, after basically 3 hours of running around and like viciously being dehydrated, cries, has that massive meltdown at the beach. You know the one, and you're like, man, get that baby the hell out of here. Anyways,
It's been 10 minutes. How is that baby so tired?
So I'm gonna answer some questions. Whoa, I'm gonna ask some questions. I'm gonna answer some of them.
Everybody,
them.
we're just
I'm gonna answer
asking
them.
cat questions.
We get
now.
to ask from the thing.
Oh my god, one day we can reverse.
Turn it all around on you.
And everybody just bombards me with trivia.
Go get me a lighter, cat.
Yeah, okay.
First
well,
question,
anyway.
how dare you?
But yeah, without further ado, let's get going. And again, audience, feel free to drop some questions if you have them for us. We're open books. First question, and this is probably the most controversial one yet. I hope you're ready to deep dive into this, because it's about to get real. Do y'all motherfuckers wear sunscreen?
Look how fucking white I am. What do you think?
Personally,
I'm blinding you.
I'm waiting. I have wagers on this, and I can't wait. Go for it.
Yeah, personally, no. But
Knew
since I
it.
hang out with
You
a
live
bunch
in
of
the
white
South.
folks, yeah. But I also work in a cave, so haha. I don't go outside. So no, I don't use a lot of sunscreen, even when I do go outside.
I surround myself with the type of people who do require much sunscreen.
Oh, same.
And if I am in the situation where I am outside for long enough, then yes. But normally I am also wearing like 17 giant layers of an unnecessary vest hoodie combo, just for the vibes of it all.
Nice. I recently started using an AHA scrub, and one of the big things
Nice.
that it says on it is
Yeah.
please use sunscreen if you use this. Should I use sunscreen? Yes. Do I remember to? No.
Yikes.
I do the same thing, and then thankfully, most of the time when I remember to use the AHA scrub, I don't go outside the next day.
Yeah, I think the key is definitely for this group is mostly just like don't see the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it.
Yes.
I
This is
see
a beach
scary.
episode and we're inside, so
I can
I don't know
Google
about
the
you, but
sun.
I'm at the beach right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, coming to you live right now. Look at the wind in her hair.
Oh, you need a
Um,
fan.
I do need a fan. Speaking of fans, I'm a really big fan of Hugh Jackman, who's a really big skin
Mhm.
cancer, not advocate, but like awareness person.
Yeah.
Because he got skin cancer, so I
He
do
did?
try to wear sunscreen.
Wait, yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I remember that though.
Yeah.
It took me a second, but I got there.
And it's because if you don't wear sunscreen when you're young, and you need to wear sunscreen, obviously, you'll get the damage later. Like you'll get the skin cancer later. So you got to take care of yourself for in the future.
Yeah.
yeah, I
Mhm.
definitely was the little crapper when I was a kid who was just like, I don't burn. Asian people don't burn, or like this kind of Asian doesn't burn. And then my brother wouldn't wear it either, and then it'd just be like a pissing contest about skin. I don't know, weird. Kids
I
are
get
weird.
it. No, you had to be real. You were like,
Yeah.
I am immune to the sun's power.
Yeah.
I was like
I'm-
that when I
yeah.
was 8.
I'm
I am
immortal.
immune. I am immune to the sun's power, but
That's
to be fair,
not true.
I have the mentality of an 8-year-old, so we're good.
Yeah, that's spot on. And then I as I got a little bit older and wiser, I was like, oh, it was actually literally during the pandemic. I feel like there was this big like skincare fad, which I definitely got into because what else was there to do? And
Make bread, Kat.
you know what?
Yeah.
That was one thing I didn't do. I made banana bread, but I never made like I really want to make a nice focaccia. I still haven't done that. I just want to like finger.
I love
The
the
good
No,
type of
I
bread.
don't want to finger bread.
Like,
I don't know why I said that. Like,
I know that's what you actually have to do, but
I was-
hearing it out loud, I'm like,
my
Okay.
brain actually was like, I want to finger fuck the bread. Then I was like, don't say that. Don't say finger fuck. So I just said finger and stopped. And then I went, I can't
how did I know that's where you were going?
I can't
as
remember.
well?
Sorry,
And
yeah,
yet
so-
you
so
still
it
said finger
sidetracked you.
fuck the
Yeah.
bread.
I don't know, man. Whatever. It's Talkin Tiddies. We unhinged. But yeah, I definitely haven't. I've been terrible this year. And I have so much sunscreen, and especially like face sunscreen to just like put on. But honestly, sometimes life gets so busy and I'm like, I'm brushing my teeth and I'm leaving the house.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I guess I should pack it and then just like put it on while I'm driving and be a hazard. Like that's got to be the best option, I think.
You need
So
like
that-
a
At the red light, you just have like the aerosol can, and you're just like,
you need one of those like you need like one of those Victorian washing bowls just full of sunscreen, and then before you leave the house, just dunk your face in it.
Nice. Yeah, that sounds better. And then if you don't rub it in, then you have it all day.
Mhm,
Protect it. You
exactly.
don't have to reapply, right?
Yeah.
That's science.
yeah.
Good job, everybody. I'm gonna move on to our next
Job.
question. What is the summer release you've been psyched for? Movie, game, I don't know, art installation. What you got?
Oh boy. Counting down the days to Baldur's Gate 3, my friends.
Yeah.
Just
What do we
counting
got? Like a
down the
solid
days.
4 days left? 4 or
Yeah.
5 days left?
You'll never see me again.
Yeah.
I'm leaving this
I'm-
planet.
I'm
going
also
to Baldur's
retiring.
Gate. Yeah.
I've had a good
Um,
32-year long run. I think it's like time to retire and play Baldur's Gate in my old age.
For sure.
Yeah.
Gonna move up to the mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, to avoid talking about any like struck work, like movies and stuff, I am going to talk about a video game I've been very excited for. Does August count as summer? Does August
Yeah.
26th count as
Yes.
summer?
It does.
Absolutely.
Okay. So I don't know if you can see back here because you can't. There are some beautiful little robots back there.
Oh, I know what you're talking
a
about.
certified mech freak. I need
Let's
people to
go.
understand that I am very not normal about robots, and I've never been my entire life, and I never will be. Watch G-Witch, by the way, everybody. I can say that.
Yeah.
Follow up. Armored Core 6. I have been an Armored Core freak since I was a fucking child. I used to play for Answer back in the day. There hasn't been a new one in 10 years. I will not be normal when Armored Core 6 comes out. I will not be.
I don't want you to be
missed when
normal.
From Software
Yeah.
had other games beside the Souls game, and I love those. Look at me, I'm trans as hell. But it's Armored Core time, baby. I want my big robots. I need them. I crave the big robot. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Thanks for reminding me, Dare, that we shouldn't really be talking about media that's being striked right now. Because I was going to talk about a movie, but instead, I will talk about a video game as well, which is
Oh yeah.
that Dead by Daylight just had its 7th anniversary.
Yeah.
So every summer they have like a wild event where everyone's using cakes, which means that you get like 100 times the points that you normally get. So you just are drowning in-game money. And I spent a month doing that nonstop. And Nicolas Cage is now in Dead by Daylight.
That's right. I saw
So
that.
good.
Which is
What?
awesome.
Yeah, no, my person just showed me like a 10-minute video right before this call of just Nicolas Cage dialogue from Dead by
Hell yes.
Daylight. I'm gonna try and figure out how to get any of those to be like my notification noise.
I should Nicolas Cage be like, I know he's a survivor right now. Does that mean like when they announce a new killer, it's gonna be Ghost Rider?
If only.
I just know.
Could you imagine just whoosh, change?
It's also Nicolas
that's
Cage.
cool.
Nicolas Cage
Yeah.
versus Nicolas Cage would be great. I wish
We
it
need
wasn't.
it.
If it wasn't for copywriting problems and stuff, it would have been cool to have like a survivor Nick Cage that's all of his like protagonist roles, and then like a killer Nick Cage that's all his antagonists roles. And,
Oh yeah, give me Face Off, Nick Cage.
yeah, that would have been great.
Good.
Yeah. Summer's bonkers for new releases.
Yeah.
Every day, people in my work chat are like, "Hey, did you realize this game, this highly anticipated game that we've all been talking about for the last month, came out today?" And we're like, "No, we didn't," and we now have to add
Yeah.
it to our stockpile. Remnant 2
Oh.
just came out, and I'm super
I
stoked to play
know.
I
it.
need to play Oxenfree too. That's
Oh,
on my
God.
Yeah,
backlog.
that looks so good too. I
I'm
don't
a
have
big
time or
Oxenfree
money for
freak.
this. I also have Starfield. Okay, September still counts until it's actually
Yeah,
fall. It still
I think
counts.
so.
Starfield is like early September as well. I'm gonna lose my life to that too.
It's Bethesda, though. I think you can probably wait a little bit for the patches.
But the bugs are part of it. It's part of the whole experience.
Yeah, I don't, for me, the most excited summer release is me when I was released from my mother's womb. My
Wow.
birthday is in August 25th. So I'm very excited for that release to happen for its 27th year.
Amazing.
Woo!
Nice.
Wait,
Excellent.
Kat, you're younger than me?
I'm a little baby.
I
know. I might know Sarah and Emily are our youngest, but
Oh,
yeah.
Also, you being a Virgo tracks.
Doesn't I don't know any
Wait,
of that stuff.
That's Virgo. I thought it was when
Leo?
does August cut off?
25th or like 24th,
Yeah.
23rd. I don't know.
I thought
Something
you were.
like that.
I thought you were simpatico. I'm August 19th, so you know.
Wait,
Oh
you're
my
August
God.
19th?
Yeah.
That's my mom's birthday.
Hell yes.
Whoa.
I am
I'll
your mom,
always
Casper.
know Kelly's birthday.
We gotta have a joint birthday stream.
Yeah.
My mom actually does want to get into streaming, so yeah, sure.
No.
Why not? You
Yeah,
hear that,
it wa-
Mom? I set
wa-
you up.
It won't be me and Kelly. It'll be Kelly and your mom.
Hell yeah.
I'll just be like sadly blowing a little party paper in the corner.
Leo's only.
Yeah.
That sounds like Leo energy if I've ever heard it.
Nice. Okay, next question. Before more shenanigans. Big part of summer. We love driving away and forgetting the world that we live in because yikes. Summer road trip. Where is the destination you would drive to?
You specifically had to say drive too.
Yeah, because that's the thing. It has to be a distance that you're willing to like, do
Somebody
the drive
else
to.
could be driving you.
I
I
don't
don't have to be driving.
Okay, that's
I
true.
don't
But
know.
you
If
still
that was the thing where you're like, I don't want to
car.
have to drive myself
No,
somewhere.
no, like y'all, I've driven from Toronto to Vegas and then back again. So like road trips are a thing I'm down for. It's just I can't drive to Vietnam. That's physically impossible.
Yeah, see? That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Well, get a boat plane.
That's flying, not driving.
In BC, we have like 1,000 beautiful places to go, and I'm always down to give people recommendations if they're in town. But yeah, one of the most beautiful lakes I've ever been to is Johnson Lake, which is just outside of Barrier, which is like just outside of Kamloops. And it's not the easiest to get there. But once you get there, it's got like Caribbean blue water. It's crazy beautiful. And yeah, super hidden. I think there's only one campsite with like 10 camping spots, but it's definitely worth the trek if you're willing to do it. No service either. So maybe I'm just trying to lure people to get murdered. But beautiful waters, though.
That's
beautiful
a
waters.
weird thing too.
What a weird footnote. What a wild.
I don't know,
footnote.
man. But if I say it, it undercuts
What a crazy random happenstance.
Oopsie doopsie.
Yeah, if I want Caribbean blue water, I'm gonna go to this location behind me, which is Destin, Florida.
Nice.
I would go to Navarre because I was born and raised there, and not many people know about it except for you lucky folks. Congratulations.
Pass the lore.
I'm Googling it.
Yeah, Destin, Florida, or Navarre, Florida, or Pensacola Beach. They're
I know that.
freaking fantastic. They've got like sugar white sand, crystal blue water.
Damn.
Yeah, and it's not a hike, and you still have service, and like you can't. Well, I mean, like you could get murdered there, but it would be very hard to get away with. But it is Florida, so I mean, pros and cons. So yeah, I'd probably go there or like New Orleans because I love New Orleans, and I'm pretty sure New Orleans is the murder capital of the country. So either way, like
only one way to find out. Don't worry, I'm gonna be doing some fun googling.
I've always wanted to go to New Orleans, but I've never been.
It's Chicago.
If you get murdered there,
I've been
don't you?
to Chicago.
Don't you get resurrected if you get murdered there and join the parade?
I'm sorry. Did you just say Nolans was Chicago there?
No, I was looking at murder capitals. Actually,
okay. I was about to. I was
like, I missed
really
that bit.
offended.
I was like, what were you saying?
No, murder capital. Actually, St. Louis might actually be.
Okay.
St. Louis seems like it might be.
Okay.
The
Fine.
murder capital keeps changing.
Sweet.
People keep murdering.
On the minute.
So it's not New Orleans. So
No,
you can go
currently,
down
no.
there and get some food. Yay.
I like
That
how
is good.
because it's not number one now, the chance of murder is now 0.
Absolutely 0.
I mean, we live in Vancouver, which I think might actually be the murder capital of Canada. Lots of bad stuff happens here.
Yeah.
But I don't drive because it gives me anxiety, even though I have my license. So I need somebody else to drive me, which I want to go to St. Helens, Oregon, which is Halloween town, baby.
Hell yeah.
I want to
It's
go there.
Edmonton, by the way.
Oh,
Murder
what?
capital of Canada.
Sick. I mean, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's good. I don't go there.
There's nothing there.
As
There's a
someone
big
who
old
does not know
mall.
Canada like that, I'm just like, sure.
Are you sure? I'm seeing Thunder Bay, Ontario.
I think we
Also
need
seeing
to-
Winnipeg. But
I'm
what
not
I'm-
surprised by
It's
Winnipeg.
so
What
much
I'm
harder to
saying-
murder
I'm not
people
surprised.
here.
It's
I'm
not
not
us.
surprised.
I have
It's
an
not us.
idea of a new
We're-
game show.
We're
We're gonna
good.
drop 6 people off in each of these murder capitals and see what happens.
Every time we say a place and we're like, I'm not surprised, somebody from there is watching this going, I hate this. This is so rude. Like,
I haven't been murdered yet. Somebody comes sneaks in behind.
It's just so much harder in Canada. You can't get like guns easily, so you got to make it personal and stab someone.
That's true. Yeah.
So then the margin's like 1 or 4. It's like,
Okay, you guys can still bow hunt up there, so I mean,
Do you know how hard it is to bow
run.
hunt?
All right,
No,
all right.
I don't hunt.
Anyway, my road trip.
I don't go
location-
outside.
Your arms
Yes,
would be
Dare.
so sore after
I
like
wanna
5
listen to
people.
Dare now.
You know,
Tara, what did you say?
I am a being of chaos and light, and I thrive in situations that are harrowing and not healthy. So I thrive in Las Vegas. I've been there once.
Ooh,
I
damn.
slept 4 hours over the course of 3 days. I got someone to give me money to get on my plane because I was out of money to check my bag,
Oh my
and I
God.
left the club an hour before my flight to leave. I talked my
Jesus
way into a
Christ.
place for free. Vegas brings out an evil energy in me, but I love it.
Yo,
I can
Dare,
ride
you
that
wanna,
wave.
Should
wanna
we
meet up
go?
in Vegas? Because like,
I'm so down.
Holy
Let's do
shit.
it.
I have a friend who is turning 21, and we might do a road trip because Vegas is like 6 seconds away from Colorado.
yeah,
Oh boy.
So
my
Whoa.
family.
I'll come
my
back. I won't end up murdered.
my
Vegas
parents
is
no
not the
longer-
murder capital. It's fine.
My parents moved out of Colorado and moved to Guam, and I can't visit them because I have a dog. So, they've got like strict rules over there because there's no
Really?
rabies on Guam or Japan. But yeah,
Good for them.
yeah, I could make a way to. I could find a way to get over to.
We will fund the
Colorado.
Vegas adventure.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You have to read
You
it
have to
aloud
say,
now.
you have to tell this Zoom chat. Everyone.
Oh my God.
Oh my!
I think we do this. We do this. There's
This is Kelly's story to tell if they don't want to tell it. But
Yeah.
Okay, so
baby.
I grew up in Vegas from like 9 to 11 or whatever. grew up.
right.
But going back as an adult person, I also got into a club via persuasion roll. And then when the music when the music in the club said to get low, I did, but I got too low and shredded the fuck out of my knee. And that is now my old man permanent injury. Is my knee is permanently fucked from getting too low.
70-year-old Kelly being like, "You kids don't understand. I used to get low like you. So low, in fact. I couldn't get low again."
If
I
you had-
am a shoddy, and they told me to get low.
If he had asked for one less low, I probably would have been okay. But when he
Would've been
said
okay,
get
but
low,
not
low,
one
low,
more.
low, and then I was
You're being Hermes Conrad.
my summer road trip. I think I would other than escaping summer, but I'd have to drive pretty north. We used to go to Long Beach on Vancouver Island a lot when I was younger, so I'd probably like to go there for just nostalgia. Drive
Nice.
to the ferry, get on the ferry, boat to the island, and then drive to Long Beach and have a camp. Go camp. Get my camp on.
Camp. Is Long Beach really long? Like,
As a kid, it was for sure.
Longer
Yeah.
than your dick.
I mean,
Whoa.
most
I would
beaches
hope
are.
so. I would hope so.
That feels like it can't be healthy if it wasn't. For any
Yeah.
reason.
I'd be coming out of the ocean, birthing the orphan of cause if my dick was longer than a
Don't
beach.
say Colin.
And with that beautiful answer, let's go to
What about my road trip?
please.
It's fine.
It was
I
just
don't want to
such a
go
good segue.
anywhere. It's fine. I don't want to go anywhere. You don't want to hear about my road trip.
Come to Halloween Town with me, Rachel.
I will come to Halloween Town with you. But also, I kind of want to do either a road trip across Canada because I've never been across Canada and I have family across. I've been to like Quebec, which is where I have family, but I haven't been like, I don't know. I just want to do a road trip across. But I also kind of want to do like a road trip down the coast to like California because I've heard like the scenic route down there is just absolutely gorgeous. So that's kind of the vibe I want, is just going across, like taking a lot of fucking time off work and just going, you know? That's the vibe I want.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I wanted to road trip across Canada, but now I'm not in Canada, so I guess
But
I'll
then they
road trip
kicked you
across the
out.
United States.
Honestly, I feel like the road trip across Canada is also just like a lot of A whole lot of
Mountains.
nothing.
And then
There's
flat.
some prairies,
Yeah.
and
The
then
prairies
you're
is
like,
like,
oh
bump,
boy,
bump,
let's
As
go
so-
to the next place.
As someone who's
only
made
reason-
that.
sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say the only reason I know that there's prairies in Canada is because I watched a little Canadian independent lesbian film called Better Than Chocolate.
I
I thought you were going to say Littlest Hobo.
I thought you were
I'll
going to
be
say
real.
corner gas.
Corner gas. Corner gas.
There's just nothing. There's nothing between like Golden and Edmonton. It's just like just a flat, like flat earthers. That's how you convince them that the
Yeah.
Earth is
Oh,
flat.
yeah.
is by,
You just
going-
send them there, and they're like, "What?"
You know what? I believe. Yeah, I
you
believe.
know.
But also, just like, I want to go across because No, this is
Trying
my
so
last
hard to
thing.
move on.
This is my thing. This is my one thing. I just want real poutine. I just want to go across Canada to get to Quebec and get real poutine. That's all I
Wait,
want.
so
Is
you're
that like
saying
a
poutine that
Canada
I ha-
only thing or
Yeah.
a Quebec only thing?
No, well,
Real
The
poutine.
probably.
real kind.
The
With
real
te-
stuff, like any yeah.
I don't know. 6 a.m. at McDonald's, drunk off my ass. That poutine seems pretty real to me, you guys.
Wait, there's Smokey's Poutineery or whatever.
Oh,
in
yeah, they're good.
Toronto.
Yeah,
Poutineery is a very funny word. You can't.
poutineery.
Anyone
I love
who's
it.
getting
Blasphemy.
stuff out of Montreal, anything that's not in Montreal or whatever, they're gonna look at that and be like, "This is blasphemy. I don't like this. This is not real." This
I
is
love being
fake
an
shit."
American. This is all just like completely. I don't
Yo.
have to know shit.
Also, I've been on a hunt down here in the South for the long lost pierogi. I am so mad I can't freaking find these things anywhere.
What do you mean?
There are no
Just Get
there
a
are no pierogies in the South.
You got to find a guy.
Wow.
You just got to find a guy.
like a Safeway? There's no. They don't sell pierogies.
No, you need
There's-
a
there-
guy.
There's
Oh,
no
what the-
There are
nope.
no pierogies.
There's no
down here.
Polish
Like-
people there.
Like there's what? Like there's no sweet tea up north. There are no pierogies down south.
The real answer is there's no good. Of
If
either
we
of those
keep
things.
talking about this, I'm going to leave to get food, and then it's
Listen-
going to be an ASMR version of me.
Listen, Kat. Every
slamming.
time that you give us one of your special questions, you hold us hostage and
That's true, that's
prevent
true.
us from hearing what the question is for the longest time. So we're just paying you back.
We're just stalling because I'm bad at trivia, so I'm scared.
And with that, moving on to our first section of trivia.
Hands up there.
Our lovely Dare, who has never done this before. It's pretty much the worst thing that's ever gonna happen to you. But yeah, I'm gonna ask it. Oh no, don't do that. No, yeah,
I was just resting my hand on my head.
I'm cool. I promise.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
You're in a safe place. Yeah, I'm gonna ask you a question. It's gonna be trivia based. Some of them are really good, and some of them are like, wow, you guys really don't know anything. But you know what? It's all good because eventually probably somebody will end up with a point. And the points don't mean anything. But goddamn, do they make you want to live again? So, without further ado, oh, and also we keep your hands up so there's no cheating.
No Googling.
Oh, okay.
And for exercise.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
that's
just gonna do
you.
this.
No, we're just
Nice.
being
Yeah,
held
that works.
hostage.
That works.
That's it.
That's
But
kind of
I'm
cute.
a
We are
cutie.
being held hostage.
Oh, I will say
Please.
though, when you want to answer, the hands have to come down really fast so I can clock who's first. So without first question. Oh, I have to word this properly.
Guys,
What?
let's start talking about food again.
What does SPF stand for?
Wait. Oh, wait.
Yeah,
I know.
you
I
did it.
know.
Okay.
Is it sun protection filter? That
Me
was, a
next,
guess.
me next.
That was a guess. Also, I forgot to play music. I said I was going to play music.
No, it's not. It's not that.
I don't
Me
know.
next.
Go.
Sunproof factor.
So close, but not quite.
Damn it!
Sun protection factor.
Yes. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh,
ding.
Ah.
That's correct.
I was so close.
That's
I
like
like that I don't
I
know
realized there was
anything
gonna
and I
be a
never
trivia
question
element
it.
to this.
Also, does not wear the sun protection
Yeah.
factor. So.
Yeah. I love that. Honestly, the person who goes third is like, if I combine this answer and this answer,
Since they said it was
close. Yes,
Don't give away my
congratulations.
strategy, fam.
Congratulations. You get one super tan lined titty. A whole one though, so that's pretty cool. And it's got like the little triangle on it. I mean, some people like that. I swear to God, I tan every year, and I have permanent tan lines, and they just never go away.
Pierogies.
Oh shit!
They're closed right now, but my person found me pierogies. I'm good.
Fuck yeah.
Yo, there you go. Coming in clutch. I thought for some reason you were like somebody in the chat found you pierogies.
They are there. They're just not speaking.
Ooh, a little somebody in the chat.
A lurker.
Oh, hello.
Whoa.
Well,
Lurkers are awesome.
tell them for the pierogi find. I will also grant them. I will also grant them a suntan titty. So
Yes,
congratulations.
got a pair of
Fuck
suntan
yeah.
titties, babe.
Yeah, together you have a full chesticle. Great. Congratulations, everybody. Dare, how did that make you feel?
You know, now
Like
that I
the-
know there's a trivia
like the
element,
school system
I'm ready.
failed you?
No, I'm a fan of trivia. I'm Jeopardy is my dream game show. Now that I know this is an element, I'm excited.
I
Now-
definitely thought it
To
was like
awaken something.
sunproof like formula or something. Or,
Formula
like,
would have
sun-
been my guess. Sunproof
Yeah.
formula would have been my guess.
But it's sun protection factor.
Now, as a Talkin' Titties vet, I kind of came in hot on the first episode and won basically everything. So I'm just in like senioritis mode now, letting all you have the answer. You know,
Yeah,
you guys take the win.
It's that bum knee, you know?
Yeah.
Really, the trivia.
I could have gone pro.
Yeah. Okay, moving back to some of the chill conversational questions. What is your favorite cold summer treat?
A sorbet.
Yeah, I like sorbet. What flavor?
It's good.
Anything like citrusy, you know, a lime sorbet, even lemon sorbet. I like sour stuff.
Ooh,
I
how about a
also love
sour
that.
blue raspberry?
Yummy.
Oh.
I'm a big fan of gelato, specifically. It's very
What's
creamy. It's
the
basically
difference between? Oh no, I knew this. They
it's
like
like milk instead of cream, and it's the way it's processed,
stored and stiff.
Yeah,
Or whatever.
I looked this up at one point. Gelato versus ice cream. There is a different process.
I do
just
like
really
the way that it
gelato.
lays in the display, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I kind of want to just grab it,
Mhm.
but you can't because
I
don't
like
want there.
me some like coffee or like tiramisu flavors or like the salted caramels. They're really good. Yeah.
I like slushy stuff. Kind of like I like sour flavors like Char, but I would probably mix all of those sour flavors together because I like complicated flavors. But my favorite would be a Korean like slushy thing. Korean shaved ice, which is called bingsu.
love bingsu.
Thank you. Somebody knows what it
Oh
is.
man, they
It's
go
just
off.
meh. Yeah. Yeah. Bingsu is like shaved ice, and then they put condensed milk on it, and then it's like the one that I like is cookies and cream. And it's like
Love
it's got
that.
cookie, it's got like chunks of chocolate in it and all this other stuff. It's freaking delicious. Oh, and whipped cream on top. It's just so good.
And why did I make a food question now? Like this is just getting
Really set
unreasonable.
yourself up.
I made
You did
these
this on
questions.
you did this to yourself.
God.
So I have a question. How do I ask this without sounding like I have a problem? Because the answer is I don't. Is
Okay.
alcohol a treat? Does
Yes.
it count as a treat?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh,
Cool.
hell yeah.
Beautiful. You know, no fun way to ask that. I love a good audio, an AMF. That is
Yes.
a lot of alcohol combined
What's
with
that?
booze. I
What's
believe
that?
it is.
Motherfucker, it's a memory wipe in a glass.
I mean, for weaklings.
What?
I
it's-
have to have 3. Well, I used to.
Adios drink is what I'm
It
googling.
is an AMF. Yeah, it is vodka, tequila, gin. I believe
blue.
rum,
Oh
and
man, I
mixed with some
can't.
blue.
If it's
That used
gin,
to be
I
my
can't do
go-to
it.
party drink.
What is this? Is
used
what
to be
I
mine.
used to down.
this is
I
what
used to down
college
those bad
students
boys and-
drink.
Hey,
This
I
is-
was out
this
of
is
college.
King's
I had
Cup.
already. I had dropped out by then. I used to down these bad boys in like 12 seconds with a straw, and I would race people. And if I won, which I always did, I'd get a free drink from them.
For the
So
record,
those-
if you mix it properly, it should only be 2.5 ounces, which is like almost like a standard cocktail. I feel like the people that are making these are like going 1 shot of vodka, 1 shot of rum,
yeah,
1 shot of
but
tequila,
the
1 shot
fun
of gin.
guys, absolutely they are.
Oh my god.
Those are the ones you want to find. You get in a double.
I would
also
pass
drink
away.
responsibly. But yes, if I do that, combine it with a pineapple, like if you have a cored out pineapple, that shit goes hard.
Ooh. I
so
would do
absolutely.
watermelon, but yeah, ooh.
Same,
Damn.
also works. But yes, and of course, kids drink responsibly. Not kids. Kids are affectionate.
This
Affectionate,
is an
not
adult
literal.
stream. We talk
Mhm.
way too rudely for children.
Very
to
true.
be
Yeah, the
allowed.
first
No,
5
you
minutes
never
of the
know.
stream has made us only for mature audience.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure someone might hear us.
Even adults drink responsibly. It's all good, you know? Like, yeah.
Char and I are rewatching King of the Hill for the second time now.
Oh, yeah.
And in one of the earlier episodes, some annoying guy from Chicago asked for a mint julep, and I was like, "What is that?"
That was pretty good.
And I googled
Mint
it, and
julep.
it's just ice, bourbon, and mint, and that's
What?
basically those
Yeah.
are the key factors. And I was like, "Oh, that sounds pretty good." So we bought like a shit ton of mint, and I've been making those and mojitos, which have also been really good.
Mojitos are good.
Mojitos.
Also, Kelly, how could you forget that I am now growing mint?
That's true.
Nice.
I did make mojitos with Char's homegrown mint.
They're on the green.
Non-alcoholic. I like me a good booster juice. Just a good
Oh.
good berry smoothie.
Love a good BJ.
Right.
Me
Cat.
too.
I wish you had a longer name so I could say it more disappointedly at you.
I don't know. I wrote down these questions and I truly I just enjoy listening to everybody, so I don't always have an answer.
Good.
I eat anything and everything, but probably the biggest problem for me is I live 4 doors down from a 7-Eleven. So I will go there.
Hey.
And to make things worse, I get a cream soda one
Ooh.
because I'm a child and I want diabetes.
Rachel, what kind of fair food? Would
Mini
you like?
donuts!
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
I thought I
hell
forgot
yeah.
about fair food because it's been so long since I've been to
But
a
they're
fair
not-
because there's too
they're
many
not
people.
cold. Do you have
Yeah.
cold mini donuts though?
No, you want to get them fresh, which is sad because you can't get them fresh anywhere when you're around a bajillion people.
Yeah.
It makes me sad.
Just go in and out. One
Like,
mission.
Give me my mini donuts and then run away.
Yeah.
I
Have like 8 umbrellas on you and be like, ah!
Just start barking at people. That normally gets them away.
Just start barking. That's so true, bestie.
You killed Rachel.
Oh my god, what?
Just if anyone looks at you, just I'm not going to bark on camera. You're not getting that on a hot mic. But yeah, just bark at them.
Or like a couple of meows. That'll probably work too. And then do
Not-
one of these.
You gotta pay
No,
me
you
for
gotta
either
do
of those.
aggressive barks at people.
Yeah, barking tends to do it. Allegedly.
Oh my god.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Gotta sprinkle in allegedly whenever I say a story.
Fair.
Ugh. That
Um,
went up my nose a little.
Oh no.
Okay.
I killed you.
Make
No,
it
my
revealed. Oh, go. Do it.
I was
Say
gonna
it.
say my favorite fair food that I can't make myself would be funnel cake because I don't have the patience to make funnel
Love
cake.
funnel cake.
Okay, I was gonna
But-
say it's not difficult.
No, I
We
don't
cannot
have the
keep
patience.
talking about food, you guys.
You brought it up, Kat.
I
Oh,
said
man.
cold summer treat, and
What
y'all
are those?
My favorite food.
Oh,
Yeah,
were we gonna
forgot
talk about the
cold part.
non-edible
I
treat?
forgot about the
How
cold.
dare you?
What are those fish waffle pastry things from the
Oh.
Richmond Night Market with like
Those
red
are-
bean inside of it?
Yeah,
that's-
yeah.
I
Those are so
know
good.
what those are. I just
I know
don't
what they
remember
are
the name.
too.
starts with a. Is it not taiyaki?
Takoyaki?
Takoyaki.
Taiyaki.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
taiyaki. Taiyaki
Taiyaki,
is
yeah.
right.
So good.
Slay.
And
Love that.
But also I think my favorite one that I can make at home is deep fried or like beer battered deep fried Oreos.
Ooh, okay, I'll accept that. I'll accept that. That's a good one. Okay, now shut your butt. We're moving on because we are a TTRPG group. But apparently we just talked about food today. But this question is a little bit more in our wheelhouse. Which of your TTRPG characters that you play, maybe in this season, maybe in a past season, would be a summer boy? And why?
I
mean,
wonder.
Mine
But I
are,
know most of you guys are not actual summer boys. Y'all are fall.
Bitches.
I mean, mine are easy because between Bera and Florence, they're hanging out in winter or have like those parasols trying to hide themselves from the sun.
Bitchy goth chick.
But I think I think Asher would probably be a summer boy for sure, hanging out on the beach, just like, you know, drinking.
People watching. Like
Asher would definitely drink like Corona with a lime wedge in it, just
Yeah.
like walking down the beach, sunscreen and flip flops. Timber is more fall, building a tree fort kind of person. You know.
Yeah,
I guess-
Waverly.
Could
Sorry.
any of the vampires be? Okay, no.
No.
But
No.
eliminating
I
the
make the
potential
argument-
death. Yeah, like
I make an argument that Belgium Jerry is a complete summer boy.
Summer nights are a thing, like
Yeah.
partying
Oh,
late
yeah.
at night,
Tell me
warm
more, tell me
winds.
yes.
Yeah, no, Jerry is a summer boy because Waverly is not about that life. And I only have those two characters. So.
I've only played Leon, but Leon is a summer boy.
Yeah.
He is absolutely summer. I mean, all right, so you guys met him at a fucking carnival. Like that's
Yeah.
like he's doing
Wow.
summer carnival shenanigans.
I love that.
Literally lit the carnival on fire.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I didn't cause the fire. There was a riot that happened.
It was always
I-
burning, honestly, since the world
Yeah.
was turning.
I mean, there's no question. It's Nox. Like it's not.
yeah.
There's no question. I feel like Borba is kind of on the cusp of fall, but like maybe a little summer. But she's too awkward to be a summer boy. She's too like lesbian panic to be okay with being on a beach around too many around hot women. So she's gonna remove herself from that situation.
But she's dating
Um,
Paya.
Real.
Yeah, because that's you
yeah.
remember how long it took her to figure out how to ask her out? That
Hot
didn't
women are
happen.
so
That was
scary.
still awkward as fuck, and now she's in a committed relationship, and she will not want to do that again.
I played Paya a grand total of 1 time. She is a summer boy.
Yes, I think that's it. Like she gets dragged to the beach because of Paya. Like Paya is a summer boy. But yeah, Iris is absolute spring baby. Like
I would argue that Valandria is an Eladrin, so it's at
She can do whatever the fuck she
one quarter
wants.
of the year is a summer boy.
Yeah, exactly. We just change complete colors. We're just really summer vibes, and it's like Iris is just like, oh, okay, this is just what we're at now. That's cool. But then Nox is just tits out. Let's go. Like,
Yeah, I feel like for me, definitely, I feel like Dan would be rockin', would be like super shredded, and then rockin' like a cropped tank top and like beach shorts, and would be like volleyballing all day.
fuck yeah.
Volleyball all day, every day. And it would be like, hey, can we just like do a couple of volleys? And I'd be like, yeah, for sure. And then as soon as the ball comes over, it'd be like, like epic, like blow up the volleyball, and it'd be like, damn. It's okay because I brought like 20 volleyballs just in case.
I would love to see Hestia play volleyball with Dan.
Yeah, that would be a play. Is that everybody?
Now I just want a beach episode, but each of us plays all the characters that we have
I've
played.
ever made.
I'm
Yeah.
so lucky.
Yeah.
And
Easy
just-
for me.
Just have like little vignettes of like our collective characters hanging out with other characters at the beach.
I'd
Yeah.
love that.
That'd be a
so good.
multiverse of madness.
Yeah, literally.
Uh-huh.
Bloop, beep, bloop. Okay, I'm gonna move on to our last question before the break. And maybe something. Yeah, obviously a question is gonna come your way
No.
too. So starts with
Yeah.
now. What is one thing you want to do this year before the summer's
Oh,
over?
this year. Okay.
Yeah. I said summer bucket list, and then I was like, not implying I'm going to murder you again.
Oh, no.
Murder you. Guys, stop freaking out. It's fine.
To be honest, I think you're the most viable to kill any of us.
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
That's
Flip,
we.
and you know
We have several
Taekwondo?
videos which we all will call evidence if it ever happens.
That's true. That's true.
This
Yeah, be
backlog
safe.
also
Your
serves-
Honor, behold, Exhibit A. It's just this video of
A-
Kat
If you
being
like and
I
subscribe, you'll
won't
find out
murder you.
everything that
Not
made it
some-
clear.
Somebody making the clip compilation of all the times I bring up murder, then it goes to trial.
Circumstantial. Kelly and I have a couple that's a friend of ours that will isolate for a bit so that we can go to the drive-in together.
Love the drive-in.
And I would love to be able to do that again before the summer is over.
It's only gonna have one more season too.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Yeah.
I heard
So-
that the township of Langley is going to help them relocate, though.
Oh really?
So it's specifically the lot they're on. They can't do anything about, but they're going to help them find a new plot.
I'd
So
be
it will be a
down
couple years
for
before
that.
they're back up, probably, but
I'll say
they
it's-
will be back.
It's so deep in the bowels of Langley too. It's pretty much Aldergrove. So I'd love
Uh-huh.
if it was like
Closer?
not
Closer.
that out yonder in like
Yeah.
the Tri-City Bible
It's like,
Belt.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going
Change
on.
your life if you go, though. I'm so
Yeah.
It's magical there.
I love
would-
when I get
would
to
invite you
lean
if
into
you
the
were here.
a shameful American bit. This is great. I misunderstood the prompt, which are by simply things I've wanted to do during a summer and not during this summer in particular.
Oh. Well, you
I've given
can.
it up on. I've given up
Nothing
on
matters
the stream this
though.
summer.
So
Right. Sheesh. Thanks.
yeah.
Anyway, I'll have a crisis about that later. A thing I've always wanted to do. This ties in with the Vegas. Is I've always wanted to just get randomly married one night in Vegas. And then get annulled later. Which
What?
now that yes, this is a bit I've wanted to do for years. Truly, I've wanted to, so I could then say, my ex-wife for no reason for everything.
Oh,
would-
that's kind of cool.
I've
Yeah.
always wanted, yes, I've always wanted more than I've ever wanted to be married. I've always wanted to be divorced. We will not unpack that. So I've always wanted a summer wedding and summer divorce in like the span of 2 days. I
You
think
want
it'd
to
be
pull
really
the
funny.
Britney. I got it. I see you.
I've always wanted to do this. One day it'll happen, and it'll be the greatest day of my life. My divorce.
I hope that for you so big.
My partners are
Buddy.
deeply aware of this fact, by the way, and they've been like, "Yeah, we'll divorce you at some point," as like a little gift.
Amazing.
I don't know.
I'm also in the same I don't know boat. I'm like, man, what do I want to do this summer?
Okay, so I want to get a car so I can see my person more and then save up enough money to that's not really this summer though, but like save up enough money to get a plane ticket to go visit my girlfriend. 'Cause I haven't seen her in a bit. Not including the week she came here. Anyway. Yeah. Mine's cutesy shit, all right? Like
So is divorce. I don't know why you had to set yours against mine like that.
I'm not against yours. I said I supported you 100%.
Good. I support you. I'm
Thank
rooting for
you.
you.
I root for you.
Good.
It's like, I'm glad.
This is a fucking gay shit right here.
But yeah, my goal for the summer is to eventually get a car so I can, do stuff.
That's fair. Anybody else? Summer bucket list?
I don't know, man. I just want to survive. Like,
Oh no!
Real.
Oh no!
we just
Oh.
it's been a rough go. There's been a lot of shit going down. We won't get into details, but
You need a hug?
I'm okay right now. It's just been a lot. I feel like I did a lot of cool stuff. I work a full-time job. I already took my vacation time, so now I'm kind of just like here. So I went to Whistler for like a day, and I hadn't been before, so it was really nice.
Wow, that's,
So,
cool. That's fun.
I did fun things, but it was also like really stressy times. So it was cool to have fun things during that time. So yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm doing okay. I just kind of want to do like fun little like day trips more.
Side quests. Yeah, for sure.
little side quests.
Yeah.
I think that's like making time to like go out more, to go to places that are not too far away, but just far enough away that you feel like you're going somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little
Make an event.
Yeah.
tiny
Treat
little
yourself.
adventures.
Treat
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
Treat yourself.
The game I'm working on is supposed to release this summer, and it's the first time in my career that I'm a dev and the game didn't get canceled or layoffs happened or other things. So I'm hoping, knock on wood, that I am part of the dev team when the game launches.
Yay! Heck yeah. I feel like my thing that I haven't been able to do this year because of just like shenanigans, is I need to make it to the summer, oh my god, we're already in the summer. I'm here. I need to make it to the beach to flip with my crew. I haven't done it, and I also haven't played volleyball on the beach, and that's one of my favorite things to do every year. I gotta get down there. But like
the beach arc.
yeah, but it's tough because a lot of them want to do it on like Saturday, Sunday, and like I got a lot of stuff that been happening. And
Char and I live next to the beach. Char's probably better at volleyball than I am, but we'll come hang out with you if you want to hit the ball around a little bit.
that's
on a
true.
Tuesday afternoon.
When we do it, it's like all out. I get my friends beach net, and we set it up at Locarno, and I eat sand. I hope
Good old
I have.
Locarno.
I want.
Yeah.
Get the
I
fuck
heard
out of
it's
here.
such a great beach.
This is gonna be my new bit whenever it gets a local one
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Yes.
I'll
We're
start
on,
making
we're
up
on
stories, don't
Kitsilano,
worry.
first
Yeah.
beach,
yeah. Ooh, yeah.
I fell in love there once.
Oh, sick, yeah.
I
had a summer job out there once.
I just want sand in every crevice of my body, you know?
Ow.
No.
You want to dedicate that on a
Why?
hot mic?
I
You
hate
sure?
that.
That's a
It's
clip.
not sexual.
That's the
It's just the truth.
Oh,
It's
sure.
just the truth.
I'm just saying the mic is gonna hear what the mic heard.
I'm just saying sand is, it gets
Of course.
everywhere.
Course. It gets
rough and
everywhere.
It gets everywhere. Yeah.
There it is.
Racing.
There it is.
Every single one of us. Has this.
So-called free thinkers when sand gets mentioned.
Yeah.
Oh no.
We're all that alien from Star Trek that can only speak in memes.
Is it time? I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Put your hands up in the air. Put your hands up in the air.
Like a
Do not
party
tell me to get
bear,
low.
Not like a.
You're like, I literally can't.
God.
The optics
bringing
would
a
be
new
very
energy.
bad.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've definitely since this is our 4th episode, the questions started up here. They're now down here. I'm almost guaranteed that somebody will know the answer. I'm sure.
They started geography, then kept going geography, so hopefully today is not
Yeah,
geography.
there's no more geography.
Oh, shit.
Next question is, what is considered the hottest place on Earth?
Death
Dare.
Valley, California.
You got it.
Hi, I'm a Jeopardy
consider
kid.
I still kind of consider that geography. She
Yeah,
asked
I
me about
know.
This geography.
I don't know what
No more
happened there.
geography.
The
But it's the
spirit of
hottest
Jeopardy overtook me. My eyes were vacant. I
Yeah.
simply,
Yeah, you ascended, and I'm so
that was something deep and primordial.
so
you
happy
turned
for
into
you.
Ken. I want to say Ken. Is Ken the name of the good
It's
Jeopardy
Ken
boy?
Jennings, yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I think I saw him for a sec.
Yeah, that was very impressive. I'm very, very happy for you, and because of
I
your
just wanna-
excellence,
I just want to go on the record and say I knew that too.
Oh, me too.
we'll never know.
Oh yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
we'll never
yeah, I knew that.
For your efforts, Dare, I will grant you 47 itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikinis. Congratulations.
I'm gonna have to open up a secondhand shop. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome to gift them, to wear them all over. You don't have to just wear them as bikinis. You can wear it as a hat. You can wear it as a shawl. You
I
got
gotta,
a lot
I gotta
of
get a small
options.
business license now.
Yeah.
Figure out what to do with my life.
You can wear them and then sell them online because people will pay for that. You know, side business. Yeah, that's what I would
idea
recommend
what you're
doing.
talking about, Kat.
I hear
Yeah,
there's some
no.
free land in Langley for a brick and mortar.
yeah. Yeah. You love Langley, right?
You know,
no.
I have kind of mixed feelings there. It was a place I grew up and really like began to understand a lot of who I was, but as I came into myself, I think I'm past it, you know?
Yeah, and with that, we're going to close out the first act of this episode. BRB, everybody grab water, grab
I won't be
whatever you
back,
want.
so good night.
You say
everyone.
goodnight to
Bye.
Caspy,
Hi,
who worked
Casper.
early in the morning, but thanks for joining us. And yeah, we will see you back in a short little bit. Okay.
Don't have too much fun without me.
We are back, and you are at my whims. And oh no, one person is missing. What could have happened to them? Maybe
We
they
know
went
you
to my
killed it.
favorite road
We-
trip spot.
We know you killed them. We have it on tape.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Ask us our
uh,
question.
welcome back, everybody. We're jumping right back into it, where I forced my friends to lose their blood circulation in their fingertips.
Is it okay if one of
Um,
my hands is holding a mint julep?
I think it's only right, honestly. Just remember which hand you're gonna throw down.
The one with the midget.
Oh, I can throw down with a drink in my hand any day.
But you can't get low, so
No,
Damn.
that's
Uh,
it's
Hit
too
them where it
soon.
hurt.
Personal.
okay. Your
Doctor
question
says I can't.
is in what? Oh, I'm fuzzy. In what country did fireworks originate?
China, right?
Yeah, there.
Thank you,
Oh my
Mulan.
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah, gunpowder
Here-
would believe was discovered in the year 1000 or something like that. Hi.
Here is coming in to
I ruined.
sweep
I
the
wasn't allowed to
competition.
do trivia as a child because I ruined the curve for every other kid.
I love that it was also, you can tell they're a trivia person because it was like China, right? Right?
Yeah.
Right? I don't
So
know.
a real bad trait I do is I will ask a question knowing goddamn well that I know the answer, just to be less of a shit about it.
Right.
I'll be like,
Like,
yeah,
I think it's this.
I mean, that's
Um,
also that's Jeopardy. All the questions that they ask, they already know the answer because it's on screen, right?
Yeah, that's
Mm.
true. We should play the there's a
Be a
Jeopardy.
murder party with Dare.
oh, I'm
Yeah.
so bad at that game though.
I'm turning off
Um,
geography though. This is
We
bullshit.
should we should play a game of like the Jeopardy game.
Hit me with
Uh,
Canada
versus-
history. I probably will lose.
Sounds really good. Also, the voice recognition on like one of the kinds of Jeopardy games is atrocious too. Like sometimes you'll have the right answer, but it won't.
It will just say
Read
something
what you're
completely
saying.
different.
Yeah, it's really, really funny. We should play it. Anyways, oh, your prize. What can I give you? What can I give you? What can I give you? I'm gonna give you. I'll give you, because we were talking about rom-coms before. I will give you 27 ducks. Not ducks like quack quack, but like ducks, D-U-C-T, because it's all parts of the titties,
Oh,
and you have to appreciate every part.
We use every part of the titty
We use it
when we hunt. When we hunt them.
Yes. When we hunt them with our what do we have? Bows, crossbows, longbows. I don't know.
You missed a lot in our Zoom chats and before we went live, everyone. Like,
But that's okay because the show is for us.
Yeah. For
Get out.
you. This is our show. We do whatever we want. Truly. So 27 ducks. You can add that to your tab. At which there are no refunds or exchanges, but you're welcome. Moving on to our casual question time. Also, a reminder for anybody who wants to drop cues.
Hey. Because we actually don't just do the show for us.
Yeah.
So you're welcome to ask
Like
questions
that.
if you want.
Yeah.
was a joke.
Yeah, it was a joke.
Just a
Just-
prank hand.
Just like my murder. Next question is, what would your character, and I guess we kind of touched on this a little bit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't care. What would your character in a Tiddies campaign be doing in an anime-styled beach episode?
Picking up hot babes.
Would Nox have nosebleeds, or would they be the Ultra Chad?
I think he would try to be the Ultra Chad, but it would really depend on how the dice were rolling that day, whether or not he got a nosebleed or not.
Let's be real. Octavia has huge tits, so she would be playing volleyball. And those would be shown off for sure. Nighttime volleyball.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And she's blind, so she would just be rocking it with her Tremere powers somehow.
That's cool. I
Prophet
could
would
see
hop
it.
up and hit the ball each time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aw, yeah.
I'm going to speak for Jerry. Casper, if you disagree, yell at me in the chat. I feel like they're getting into those two guys style shenanigans where they are going to absolutely just fall into something random and chaotic and then only show up actually with everyone else in the final minute of the show. I think that feels right. I think we're stuck. We're dealing with some other thing.
I was gonna say a similar thing for Asher. I know we were talking about anime, but I'm thinking of the beach episode of The Office where Creed just goes off and does his own thing and then occasionally shows up with a fish or something.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, just grabbed it with his bare hands or something like that. I don't know.
I think everybody else would be having adventures, and then in the background you would see Asher hunting a shark or something and fighting a giant crab, and then at the end of the day there would just be a non sequitur. There's just a massive feast, and you wouldn't acknowledge where the food had come from in the episode unless you're watching the background. No. I was going to say, this is a funny episode, or a funny question, because I actually was looking at our art for TBN, which is pretty high quality. Shout out to D. Kirby J. And I was like, wow, this is so big. We could probably make a TBN dating sim and make it what's that Dead by Daylight dating sim that just came out?
Amazing.
I know what you're talking about.
The beach one.
Yeah.
It is a beach one.
We could have it like that, where it's just all the vampires,
on you.
but they're in shade.
God.
There's just a beach in the background.
Yeah.
I can't stand, but I also love.
I'm a dating sim girly. I love them.
You can write the dialogue for our TBN dating
boy.
sim.
Yeah.
If I had $1 for every time I've been told I can write dialogue for a dating sim,
You'd have it.
I would have at least $4.
Oh, at least 4.
And it's not much, but it's more than you would think.
People really assume I have the skill set, so I'm
That's
gonna
almost-
keep rocking it.
Yeah.
Almost enough to sub on Twitch. Almost. Almost.
Almost.
Not that you should do that. What was I? Oh, Hestia's obviously going to be barbecuing. Gonna be running the barbecue.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Whatever
yeah.
you want. We got dogs. We got probably, if we're fancy, somebody would be fancy and bring their own lobster tail to throw on the barbecue. Maybe Leon. Yeah, it'd be dogs and burgers and somebody's sad veggie patty that has to sit. No, I'd clear a space. I'd clear a space for the veggie patty, because you got to be conscious about that.
Yeah.
Cross-contamination is real.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should... Is any of our characters vegetarian? Acacious? Would they be vegetarian?
I don't think so. Actually, that's a very good question.
Yeah.
Everybody
I
at
feel like
Sarah
you
at
would
McCupcakes on social media. Just spam their social media asking them, is Acacious a vegetarian?
Yo, I don't think so, though, because on our first episode, I think they made a stew. And I
They
think the stew
did,
had
but
meat
were
in
they
it.
were they partaking, or were they
Did they starve?
or
Who knows?
they were gonna just feed everyone else? I don't know.
Have they been dead this whole time?
Imogen
We'll find out.
and Abigail and Octavia are kind of like vegetarian vampires.
That's true.
That's true.
Oh, no, wait.
Oh, no, wait.
Abigail,
She's a
you're a bagger,
bagger,
right?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so never
Yeah.
mind. But
You get the-
Imogen and Octavia are.
You get basically Hungry Man dinners.
Oh,
Yeah.
Michelinas. Oh. Yo, I lived off of those for a long time. No more. and you would slam them and they'd be gross, and then your tummy would go because they were not happy with you.
It wouldn't even be filling.
No, they're
Those
so
tubs.
bad.
Yeah.
Oh, anyways, with that, this is the part of Talkin' Titties where I talk about something that we care a lot about. And this month we're gonna talk about that sweet. Oh, that's not really the right thing, but the writer strike, which is now also an actor strike. So Writers Guild of America asked its writers to vote on authorizing a strike on April 3rd, and on April 17th, it was officially announced that members had voted to authorize with an overwhelming 97.85% yes vote. A little 2 months after that, on July 17th, SAG-AFTRA, who also went on strike in support, but also due to outdated practices that many people are unaware of. The brass tacks is that writers are woefully underpaid while studios rake in money from their creative spirits. Many writers still work other part-time jobs to afford to survive in their field. The threat of AI potentially claiming jobs of writers and actors is coming into play, with the jobs of background actors potentially being unnecessary after a facial scam. Wild. What can we do to support? If you live in a city where writers and actors are striking, you could also go show solidarity at the picket lines. But if you don't live in a major city and still want to support the strikers, you can donate. The Entertainment Community Fund is helping out the writers, and donating can help fund supporting programs that foster stability and resilience and provide a safety net for performing arts and entertainment workers over their lifespan. Meanwhile, SAG has a link on its site to the Emergency Financial Assistance and Disaster Relief Fund, which assists actors in dire financial need. And remember, strike, baby, strike. Just so you know, the unions have said that you don't need to not go to movies or not consume content. It actually helps them in leveraging during their strike. But if you don't go see a movie, I'm not going to go yell at you to go see a movie, because yeah. And I think Kelly, you want to talk about something?
Yeah, the AI one is a very big, scary thing. I don't know how tech savvy people are about the AI right now, but we are genuinely on a precipice of terrifying and heartbreaking creative AI takeover. People are like, earlier this year we were joking about like AI can't make hands, lol, you can always check if it's an AI generated thing if the hands are fixed. Within a month that problem was solved, and AI is now making hands properly. This is probably the last time that actors are going to be able to bargain for AI like stipulations in their contract before it is too late. The moment that every actor is scanned and the AI becomes good enough to generate movies with it, it's going to be too late, and actors just aren't going to have any footing to back themselves on. So this is pretty much the time that they have to win, or it's all fucked. And every field is affected by this. AI is becoming dangerous for writers. It is becoming dangerous for editing. Special effects are being taken over by AI. Programming jobs, are also being taken over by AI. Luckily, AI is in its infant stages, so a lot of us. But also think about like sex workers and all that. Like, porn's going to be AI generated pretty soon there's no union, so they're fucked. So definitely fight for that. And if you can, try not to support AI. Don't make images or feed it any information, or else you're increasing the chance that everything's going to be taken over by AI. And fun fact, you know what can be taken over by AI successfully? Executives. Executive jobs are incredibly easy to be taken over by AI because it's all just numbers and calculations and figuring out the best movie to make that day. So,
Wow.
They should be afraid.
For sure.
It's also interesting because, for example, with our show, Midjourney came out. We were like, oh my God, art is one of the most expensive parts of hosting Tabletop Tiddies. We should make like background art with all this cool AI. And then like 2 weeks went by and we took the time to learn and listen from artists who were like, this is literally terrible. Please
Yeah.
don't do this. And then we stopped
Yeah.
because we learned. We listened.
Dare?
I also wanted to talk a little bit about it. I've been deeply invested in this down here in the States. What I want to say, first off, don't be a fucking scab.
Thank
If you see any job opportunities, remote or not, that are about taking the jobs of writers and or actors, I don't care how nice they sound. Do not do it. Don't cross a picket line. If you have any dreams of working in Hollywood at any point, they will remember you will be blacklisted from any future unions. Second point, if you want to know some good places to follow in regards to the individual strikes, I have some links I will post in the chat. If you want to hear more about the WGA stuff and the things that the writers are specifically striking for, I'm going to say WGAcontract2023.org, or I will say Adam Conover as well. He is one of the lead people in terms of the board for talking about the WGA strike, the lead member of that union. If you've ever seen College Humor stuff, you know him from Adam Ruins Everything. Very smart man. He's been talking about this a lot, so I'd recommend giving Adam Conover a follow as well. If you are curious about what to do vis-a-vis SAG-AFTRA, there's also SAGAFTRAstrike.org as well, which also describes things for people to do regarding work such as podcasting and being influencers. I know a lot of people in the tabletop space kind of do a little bit of influencing, so I just want to make sure people are aware that it's fine watching work that is struck. Talking about it is a lot more nebulous. You don't want to necessarily talk about it without acknowledging that sort of the labor that goes into it and is undervalued and underappreciated. So yeah, I just wanted to give my little 2 cents on all of that.
Great. Good job, team. I mean, we're all writers and creators, so it definitely hits us in the hot spot. So thank you for everybody's input. Moving on to what is actually technically our last casual question, but it's our Patreon question. So for those of you who don't know, if you sign up on our Patreon, you can ask us a question that is prioritized for this episode. It's not one of those dinky ones you're going to drop in the chat and we may or may not get to, depending on how much people are memeing in the chat. So drop your cues there and we will almost definitely ask them, as long as they're not weird. We're not going to show you our feet.
Well, DM me off site. We'll talk about it
so
later.
true. So this question reads, obviously this is hilarious because we do a lot of, talking about other stuff, but what do y'all do in your spare time right now? Do you have any passion projects you want to talk about? Drop those projects, drop them, plug.
Oh man.
I mean,
Well,
I'm not. Oh, go ahead.
Go, Kelly.
Oh,
Go.
I'm not doing anything commercial right now, but the Vyvance has been kicking real nice recently, and my hyper focus has kept me on a side project game that I've been working on for over a month, which I think is a record, to be honest, without dropping it. It's a little. Have any of you played Dredge on here?
Yes.
All right.
I have as well.
Playing that game kind of like inspired me creatively. I don't know what it was. It just hit real good. This like cutesy horror game that was just like atmosphere. So I kind of started up this side project of like you're like a courier basically going between these like different biomes. And the idea is that the sun has gone real mad. And anybody who finds themselves in the sun gets exposure, which is making them go a little bit buck wild. So it's kind of like this exploration horror game, kind of, I don't know. I'm very up in the air. But I got like the art and stuff looking real nice. I got a day-night cycle that looks scary. Ooh. But the most important thing is I recently programmed a cat that follows you around.
Yeah,
amazing.
We love
Really cute. It's
and
so cute.
I'm really proud of it because it's all without getting too in the weeds. It's like it will like follow you and then like speed up if you get too far away, and then it'll sort of like trot next to you and then kind of like walk around you a little bit. And it's all animation based, so it looks really smooth and nice. And that's the biggest accomplishment programmery that I've had outside of work recently. And I'm just really enjoying having a thing to throw ideas at.
Oh yeah.
Have no projects, so I'm gonna let other people go.
But what do you do in your spare time?
I play video games. I play video games in my spare time. I'm playing Final Fantasy. I've been playing Final Fantasy 16. That's what I'm playing.
Nice.
And I'm in a part of the game where I've done a bunch of main story. It has been like really cool, insane boss fights, and now we're at the point where it's like, okay, you're almost done. Let's dump all the side quests on you. So you can't go and progress the main quest yet because you have a bunch of green exclamation points on the map, and it's gonna drive you crazy. That's where I'm at.
My favorite part of that game is how hot your buddy is. I know that's a common trope in Final Fantasy, but
how hot every single person is in that game, though. Every single one of them.
They got the gravelly voiced guy from The Witch to voice your buddy, and just hits real good, right?
Today, the trailer for Kelly and I's other project on Roll For It was launched.
Yeah!
We're doing a horror TTRPG actual play, and Kelly's the GM, and it's Call of Cthulhu.
Nice.
And
So cool.
I'm really excited. I'm playing someone who's based off of like Stephen King, Haunting of Hill House writer character.
Alan Wake.
Yeah. And I'm a plus size lady, and that's why I did my hair like this, because this is her hair. And I'm really jazzed about it. I love horror and I love actual play, and now I get to do both of those things.
Yeah.
Also, Dare's gonna love it because it's based in Canada. It's all the places she loves.
You know, you really got to think about the place where your story begins, and Canada's mine. If you give me like 20 minutes and enough alcohol, I could tell a hell of a tale about my lifetime in Canada. That's awful. Yeah, I guess I can talk about the various things that I'm doing, because I'm always doing 12 things at once. Hell yeah, ADHD. I've been going to therapy. That's a new one, actually.
Nice.
That's been real.
That's great.
I'm paying a man to tell me that my feelings are real. So that's been fun. Besides that, I've been playing Bloodborne really intensely.
That's also a little bit of therapy, I find, right?
Yes.
Like, yeah.
I've become Parry God. I'm very good at shooting people with that gun. In terms of creative projects, I'm always doing at least one little thing. I've been writing a lot of poetry. I've been posting some of that on just like TikTok randomly. The thing I recently posted that I've been feeling is the phrase, "If Sisyphus can find joy in this, so must I." Something about that sentence has just been hitting real hard this week. And I am also planning a podcast with one of my best friends called Mixed Media, mx.media, because we're both very non-binary creators who like to talk about the weird things we love. And they're not going to be anything like, we're avoiding any struck work, obviously, but it's also going to be things no one cares about, like the Jaden Smith, Ezra Koenig anime Neo Yokio, a show that I love deeply and dearly, that Netflix sent me free merch for like 7 years ago.
Ooh.
So
stuff like that is going to be what we're talking about. Nothing of substance.
You'll love to see it. So for me, for those of you who follow me on the social media, sorry, my cat is getting all up in my grill right now. I do a little bit of everything as well. December is very, very busy. But I've mostly been working on a lot of indie film sets. So I've been producing, which is great because people come to me with their ideas and they go, hey, this is my idea. And I'm like, that's really cool. Let's help make it happen. So I feel like a little bit of like a fairy godmother in that sense, but mostly in the way that I look at people's budgets and I go, slash. Or like, they're like, I want this location. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, you cannot have it. So I make their dreams happen, but I also like crush them at the same time. But it's okay because at the end of the day, a movie gets made and it's usually almost always beautiful. So there's an Asian film competition that happens throughout this week, and we are just in the finals of it. So that is looking really good right now, and that'll view August 26th. So I'll be sharing that around once it goes up. And then I have a feature we're filming starts August 1st. So it's called Faking It. I also run their socials. Give us a follow. We are doing a little rom-com that's got a little bit of that's got a stellar BIPOC cast, and it's like a little bit of like a Filipino-centered culture project. So yeah, it's like a rom-com, but a little bit different, but it still has a lot of the fun tropes. So if you're looking for just a good, awesome, good time, and we're also looking for a lot of background actors right now. So hit me up if you want to come on to set. It'd be really cool to have you. But yeah, and then everything else. Follow me on socials. I do a lot of stuff.
Kat's like a real influencer. Follow her. You will see the blue lakes that they were talking about earlier. You will see them. And
That's
maybe
true.
also see their butt. And all of their really cool movies and their makeup looks. And when she's at the gym and she's like all motivating. You gotta follow.
Oh my god. I need to get back to the gym too.
Real.
Nah.
Oh, the
Fine.
flipping! How could I not talk about the flipping?
Like, is my butt currently on there? What's the latest butt pic?
I don't know if there's been pics, but you like when you jump in the pools.
Oh, that's true.
you
That's
see the
true.
butt.
That's true. Okay, I have to post a butt picture this week. I cannot.
You heard it here, folks.
Just
I
Now you
adding
have
on
to
to
follow.
the thing I need to do before the summer ends is post another bit pic.
Well, I
butt
would
pic.
hate for Char to be a liar. So you know, I'm doing this for you to clear your name.
Thank you.
Anyways, let's move into this last little shenanigan of Talkin' Titties. That is the final question. But guess what? Today is gonna be a little bit wild, mostly because I don't know. I was feeling we'll include the trivia. We'll include a little bit of trivia just because Dare will be so upset if they don't get their
I'm
secondary
winning. I'm fine.
Jeopardy. You never know. You never know. But yeah, this one is going to be a little bit tricky. So you have two options. I'm sending a link in the chat.
Oh God.
You can
What?
use this, or you can source yourself pen and paper. Whatever you would like to do. Or if you have a different program that does that, go off.
Isn't math
Good luck.
happening?
If you have a trackpad, you're screwed. No, just kidding. I'm gonna ask you a question.
I
If
let
you-
it load. Let the sketchpad load now. I'm curious.
I'm gonna ask you a question. You're gonna write the answer on that, but you also have to, and keep your hands up in the air, unless if you're loading the site, that's totally fine. You have to draw me, and not draw me. Oh my god, you have to draw
Draw
for
Kat's
me.
butt.
No, I mean that can be included, but what a day on the beach for you looks like. You have to draw a little beautiful version of yourself, and points will go to flair and maybe just like overall vibes, what I think is true, like you, and then I'm gonna get you to write the answer in the top corner because that's part of it. Okay, so your sketchpad load, your online sketchpad load. I'm so happy for you. Okay, your question is me scrolling through this thing because I don't know.
Such an
What?
adversarial relationship.
And as soon as I drop the question, you go into writing. Or it starts it.
All
Ready?
right.
What is the traditional birthstone for the month of July? Go.
Shit.
Can I write the color if I don't? Oh, no, wait. I might know. No, wait. I'm going to write the color, and then if I think of what it is later.
Yeah, go for it. Ding, ding, ding. Also, I'm giving you 60 seconds.
Oh God, we have to draw fast.
Starting in now. We got 1 minute on the clock. I'm gonna fill this minute It's
I'm drawing. There is music playing in case you're worried that there's dead air, but you can
No.
You can keep bumping along with it.
I'm never truly worried.
I
Hey
feel no
chat,
fear.
how's it going? How's everybody doing today? You guys doing good? I hope you're doing good. Shout out to y'all for being in our lives. What'd you guys eat
I
for
love
dinner
this
tonight?
vamping. This is strong.
Did you guys have what'd you guys have? Macaroni? You have macaroni? I was asking earlier in the group chat, do you guys pronounce it ibuprofen or ibuprofen? And I said, if you pronounce it ibuprofen, then you be stupid. But truly,
Well, I'm not talking to you now then.
it's whatever, you know, I don't actually, you know, there's no need to fight about pronunciations, you know? People come from
You are the
different
one
parts.
fighting.
People come from different parts of the planet, and like, you know, you're not gonna be that guy.
You said
It's
a boot,
tomato.
too.
That's not tomato, it's tomato. I don't care. I don't care.
How much time
I
do
don't
we
know,
have?
man. Go touch grass. 10, 9,
Oh my
8.
god.
7, 6, 5, 4,
I'm gonna
3.
take a guess.
2, 1. Pencils down.
I gotta save this so I can
I'm
send it to
pretty
you.
proud of mine.
Yeah,
I'm so bad.
So our hands up or down still.
So what I'll ask is that if you can please currently either send me a screenshot in our chat, or
Yeah. my phone.
or a picture, you know, that works too. I would love to be able to show everybody
a-
how beautiful it is.
I'm
but
a
maybe we'll post
boomer.
it.
How do I screenshot?
Oh my god, actually just keep them and we'll post it on our socials next day, because that's a so everybody can see
All right,
the beautiful art you made.
I sent it to you.
Oh wow, I'm so excited.
Same.
I sent it
Did
on
you
our Discord.
I'll send it on Discord too.
I send it.
I
I
in
don't
chat.
know how to screenshot, so I just took a picture on my phone because I'm a boomer.
You know what's awesome with if you use the sketch pad I sent in the chat, it actually comes with a background free, so you can put it into a graphic design thingy and have whatever extra background you want.
I had 60 seconds.
You know what, Dare? I'll grant you for extra points just because you're in the lead. We'll say that was a little bonus clip. If you want to pop it into Canva or something, you think you can spice it with a background, I'll allow you to do that.
Wait, so you're giving them a lead, an advantage for winning?
Because they're winning.
That is
Yeah.
in game design. That's what
Rich-
we call a
Rich
positive
get richer,
feedback loop.
baby.
Yeah.
Complain
It's
all
called-
day.
It's called capitalism, baby.
There's a reason that the first place person in Mario Kart does not get a blue shell, because it's not
Sorry,
useful
we're
to
playing on
them.
400 cc where you can outrun
These
it now.
are
I'm so sorry.
Really beautiful. I'm just so happy. I'm also really happy that Rachel doesn't know how to do a screenshot, so send me a picture of her screen. It's truly remarkable.
Sunburn.
It's really, really good. Oh god damn. Blessed be this day where my friends. We should do a stream where we play Scriblio. Can you make that happen?
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Anyways. Okay, so I'm looking at Kelly's first. Tell me about this piece.
It is a mystical realism. I am lying on the beach with one of those big ass umbrella thingies over me because I do not like the sun, and Cthulhu is coming out of the ocean off in the distance. That is not. That is in no way going to show up.
Oh,
at
that
all.
kind of worked.
Oh.
It's just
A little
really
bit.
small on the screen.
You know what? I just wanted to use it as an option, you know.
Yeah, that's
I'm
all
here
right.
to help.
You can see it. You can see it.
I could slapdash it onto. No, that's pretty good. And then I wrote amethyst probably wrong in the corner.
I know that's incorrect because that's my birthstone, which is.
I wrote
February.
purple first, and then tried to think of what stone is purple. And
Wait, do we have to incorporate that answer into the writing?
Yeah, it was supposed to be in your drawing.
Ah, damn. Oops.
But you send in chat right now since you don't know what the answer is technically. Oh, I'm doing all sorts of funky stuff
I will
right now.
send it to you individually, Kat.
You got it. I can't remember, somebody did it once where it sent to everybody and they're like, oh, okay.
I think that might have been me.
Yeah, probably. Slay. Okay, who wants to go next? Talk about their piece.
I'll go.
I mean, 'cause,
my picture
yeah.
is sideways because I couldn't figure out how to make it the other way.
We're gonna make this happen.
So it's me in a floppy hat sitting on the beach. Kelly has the floppy hat behind them. Kelly is also in this picture, and we are holding up cocktail glasses. There is sand, hence the dots at the bottom of the page.
I do like sand. I do like sand.
And a little picnic basket, which I was going to make the jack-o'-lantern picnic basket that I own, but I ran out of time because it was like 3 seconds left. And then there's a really big sun. And I guess diamond, which actually is, I just realized, not right either. So I don't know what the real answer
Diamond
is.
May?
That's really funny.
I mean,
so funny.
diamonds can't be 1 month because diamonds are forever.
So
Hey.
true. All
So
right.
According to James Bond.
Well,
But
they
also,
may be
diamonds are a girl's
forever.
best
They're April.
Yeah.
They're April.
Ah.
I keep trying. Okay, wait. I think I might be able to get this one. I'm gonna throw them up on screen if it kills me. So everyone keep talking, and I will.
Rachel, do you want to tell us a little bit about your piece?
It's a very high intellectual piece.
I don't
It's
know, man. Is it
Oh my
Ruby?
God, Kelly, this is so funny.
it's
Aggressive
That's great,
energy.
you did
It's
it,
telling
though.
a story.
oh hell yeah, let's go.
Woo!
Yeah,
just
so
cover my
as you
face.
will see, there is a beach, there's water, there's a little palm tree, and that's me. I have my little small titties. And
Oh, that's the,
the
same
sun
one.
is beating down on my body, and I am getting a sunburn because that is what happens when I go to the beach.
That's
I
True
like
story.
The best
And
part
then-
of this is that you wrote sunburn on it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's like the sun is attacking you with intent.
it woke up today and it chose violence.
That's
Like,
so funny.
it's not. I'm not gonna bless you with the sun's rays. It's looking
No.
at you like you're going to burn.
Yeah, it's
I'm going to
like,
make sure.
you should have stayed inside, you stupid bitch.
Oh my God.
And then for my answer, I was like, I don't know, man. Is it fucking ruby? I don't even know. Like, I just took a random birthstone and was like, it might be right because I have no clue.
You know what?
So-
That is correct. It is.
Is it
Ruby.
actually?
Yep.
How the fuck?
Good job.
I mean, clearly a subconscious thing happened and it was like, it's probably this, but I really didn't know. But yeah.
Good job.
yeah.
And last but certainly not least, Dare, what you got? What you got?
You know, I am true to who I am. I'm true
Mhm.
to what I said I was going to do, and I did use my background to add stock beach photo number 1. So now you can see the rays
Incredible.
rippling in just a little bit more. There's a corner sun, so you know that I never stopped or I never learned how to draw.
Yeah.
Um,
I love
But
that.
the umbrella is faced in the direction of the corner sun, so the umbrella is there with intentionality.
Casting shade, yeah, for
Um,
sure.
I am
We
drinking
need
an
purpose, for
AMF.
sure.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. I'm drinking an AMF as I described. And my hat is backwards. The little black bit is my hair poking out of it, so I added a little bit of character. you know.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling.
What-
You know, I'm
what
just
I'll
I'm just
say-
vibing.
That I really appreciate is you found stock footage that perfectly lines up with your waves.
I want you
Yes.
to understand that was not intentional at all.
But
I did
you
not-
know,
I did not look a lot. I grabbed the first photo I saw because I was like, I'm not going to cheat and spend too much time on this.
I think it's
Mhm.
beautiful how sometimes it just all comes together, you know? You're in the right place at the right time. And I mean, I'd like everybody to give their you can't vote for yourself, but what would be your favorite? What's your pick at all these?
I do like Hulu.
Yeah, that's my vote too.
I'm
It's so
voting
cool.
for Rachel's because the sunburn has such evil intent.
I
I
do
love it.
like Sunburn, and I really appreciate. I don't know, man. Is it Ruby?
There's a real, there's a real, I felt I'm drawing this at gunpoint energy that I love.
Oh no! Please,
It
I have
looks
a family.
It honestly looks like the sun could have like straggly detached pubes. I don't really know. it's a marvel. It's truly a marvel.
I'm voting
That's
for
how I think of
Char's
this.
because I'm in it.
Yeah. Oh yes.
I appreciate depictions, artistic depictions of my form, not photographic ones.
You know, they're all really beautiful. And I'll say that they all strike a really juicy part of my brain. But none of it truly matters. And I've just wasted your time. I've actually wasted a full hour and 54 minutes of your day by bringing you all here. But without further ado, I'll announce the winner of this week's episode. It's Dick!
Honored to be here. You know, I'd like to thank the Academy. Honored to be nominated, truly.
And it's not just because this was your first episode ever. You truly excelled in the challenges today. You showed mental fortitude and a resilience, and I hope everyone who knows you is proud of you in this moment. I don't know what other titles you truly hold. You might have named one at the beginning of this episode, but none of that matters.
Is the one I named earlier.
Yeah, and 2-time.
Oh yeah, that shit. Yeah, that one I guess.
Any nominated?
Yeah, I got nominated for 2 Ennies this year. One for free game for free RPG Day. The level, what is it? The level. It was free RPG Day book with level 9 games. And then for best podcast with Transplant RPG.
And you know what?
I guess.
You can wipe your ass with those awards because this one is so much better. You have won episode.
Voting has already ended, so I will accept that as answer.
Of Talkin' Tiddies. You could actually tweet them right now and say, your award ain't worth shit.
Other people also want to win, so I'm not going to do that.
Real quick, I want everyone who's not Dare to do their concession clap when the camera's on you.
Yeah.
Just...
a lot of nodding.
This is a good bit.
Of course, yeah.
This would be mine.
It's the passive aggressive Super Smash Bros. clap.
Yeah.
Just the.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Or Kirby's one.
Yeah.
That's not very good. I mean, the plays were outstanding today. I am so thankful of you all joining us here today. Oh yeah, I forgot about your prize. So I didn't. Oh God, I'm on the spot here. It doesn't matter because they don't mean anything. But I do want to award you with something. What would you like?
You can't ask me that. That's the hardest question of all. I know. I don't.
Oh,
you know.
I'll give you a widespread nude beach array of mostly 60-year-old to 70-year-old floppy little sandbags, but also a couple of stray dongs. Actually, it's mostly stray dongs. There's like maybe like 4 boobs in there, and only like 1 young boob. But we love all kinds of titties in this.
You're just describing Dare's favorite place, Wreck Beach.
Wreck
Classic
Beach.
Local Vancouver beach.
Vancouver. Yeah, I think that's. Yeah,
I often think back in my times of my youth in the Couve.
The Couve.
I was like, I'm born in Washington State, which is the funniest part. I was not far away from Vancouver.
Yeah. I know. Listen, it's full circle. This was meant to happen. But anyways, thank you again so much for joining us. I'm gonna throw it to Rachel to do our little housekeeping shenanigans before we say goodbye.
Yeah, I hope everybody had a good time because I definitely did, and I think we all did. I know I almost died laughing tonight, so that was cool. If you did have a good time and you want to show your support and help us out, the best way to do so is by heading on over to patreon.com/Tabletop Tiddies. When you become a patron, you get access to a whole bunch of cool stuff. You get behind the scenes snippets like our talkback episodes, our after shows for our main shows, the polls that affect our games. You get to ask us questions that for sure get into these shows. So you should definitely hop on into the Patreon and check out all of the cool stuff. We also have a merch store. if you saw the show tonight and you saw, wow, look at all the backgrounds that they have. Look at all those characters. Those are cool arts. You should probably, I really want those on like t-shirts and stuff. Yeah, you can get those on t-shirts if you go to tabletoptiddies.threadless.com. You should definitely go check it out because we have a bunch of cool stuff you can buy and wear everywhere you go. I would also like to give a special shout out to 2 of our Indiegogo supporters tonight. Special shout out to Kyle Gould and Patrick Parker. Yay. Thank you so very much for helping us out because you made this season happen and we really appreciate it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Last but not least, make sure to follow us on social media at Tabletop Tiddies. And if you you use the hashtag TTTitties, you can get an NPC named after you anywhere. We'll see it all social media. Just use that hashtag and then you'll be featured. It's going to be a good time. You can find this info on our website at tabletoptiddies.com. And remember, when we say titties, it is with double D's.
Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next month for episode 5 of Talkin Titties. Yeah. Bye.
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 Bye.